let's get into
Toppa Plays of the Week. Brought to you by Leader NZ's Lasagna Toppa.
Right, the number 3 on the Toppa Plays of the Week, and we touched on it earlier in the podcast, and that is a terrifying scenes at the Sale GP.
Shit.
And it's out of Sydney, and the footage that went viral was shot from a restaurant. You can hear diners, you can hear the clinking of plates and knives, and in the middle of it, you listen carefully, and there's a classic Australian. He goes, "You were here! You were here!" Like when the tent takes off to say, you were here when it happened.
Remember the name.
Yeah, and then he goes, "Canada won't be sailing tomorrow." But have a listen to this.
The sail is smashed completely.
Yeah, I think that guy is he's Australia's Captain Obvious.
Yeah.
You were here.
You were here.
There's no bus. No, they won't be sailing anymore.
Canada will not be sailing tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
You were here. So, but pretty incredible scenes. Number 2 on the Toppa Plays of the Week. These great New Zealanders here who executed the perfect vodka watermelon sneak into the pink ball test. Old school, I must admit. Old school.
Injecting.
Yep, they hollowed it out and then filled it up again with a kind of a vodka mix, and then put it back together.
Oh right.
Yeah, it was a master stroke.
So they actually cut it open.
They documented the whole thing
and they sealed it.
Yeah.
Shit, that's good.
Yeah, it's good to see the proper sneaks back like that. I'm a big fan of it. There was a while there that I had my face was on red badges on the wall saying, "Look out for this guy."
You know, there's going to be no more watermelons allowed now.
No, I know. I know.
I've kind of screwed it for every watermelon.
Yeah, but you got to go old school then. You got to do some old school stuff like hollow out your binoculars and fill them full of rum and stuff like that. You got to start.
You could actually hollow out binoculars, couldn't you?
You just take them off, and I've got some, and you can fit a hip flask in each of the knocks. Yeah. So, and then you unscrew it, and they caught me once on that, and I remember coming into the ground, and it was the funniest scene. I believe it was at the Mount, actually. It was when it was the old Bay, Blake Park. And they'd identified me and Paul Ford because we were on the beige stuff. And they're like, right. Because I'd seen Pop Sport as well, which we'd sneaked a bunch of piss in as well.
Yes.
So anyway, we're outside. And we actually, for this one time, we actually didn't have anything on us. And they got our binoculars and they were like sniffing the binoculars. They got our beach umbrella, took it apart and was sniffing the poles of the beach umbrella. And we were like, oh, we haven't thought of that one. And then we had Kiwi cricket wickets. Yeah. They picked out the Kiwi cricket wickets, and I was sniffing the inside of their Kiwi cricket wickets because we used to fill the base of, because you know how you used to
sand base.
You used to be able to put water in it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and it had a little sump plug. We used to fill that with vodka and then take it in. And
that's not a bad thing. Yeah.
So we used to do that. So they were sniffing it. It was like,
what did you have?
Nothing. We didn't have anything that time. Luckily,
all right.
That one time, and they were like human sniffer dogs because they were lifting up our bags, going just like trying to smell vodka. So it's good to see. Get into the Basin Reserve if it opens. And the number 1 Toppa Player of the Week, Jeremy Wells. This is him challenging Pommie Mbangwa when Neil Wagner, his first delivery of the pink ball test match.
Channeling.
Yeah. Pommie Mbangwa. Here we go.
Here he is. Neil Wagner. He's bowling to Crawley.
What do you have for food? Oh, you've done it again! You've done it again and again! I can't believe this! Jimination! What do you have for food?
So shit, that's good. It's just one of the great pieces of commentary. I love it. And like sometimes these guys, you go, why are they even? I mean, I love Carlos Brathwaite. Remember the name when he smashed Ben Stokes for 4 sixes in a row. Just remember, bit of baseball there against Ben Stokes. See, they've been on the other side of baseball, so they think, well, you got to, beat them. Might as well, join them.
The Agenda, the official podcast of the Alternative Commentary Collective. Just head to iHeartRadio and search Agenda. This podcast is recorded in the Export Beer Garden Studio.